here I come. Oh, I found this little thing on my computer and it can turn off my, look at that. So I do apologize. I had it turned off. It's like a little dust cover for my webcam, so I can turn it off. Oh my God, I was here. So to show you that I've been here, okay, I've actually been here for about 5 minutes and I've been playing with my cards. Hello, got my cards out, so I thought I'll start playing with them. And the comments started coming through, so I thought, why wait to start getting through some of these cards already? Yay! So I love it. Josie Science, Jojo, I hope that you're still here, Dal. I've actually just done you a card. You got the 8 of Pentacles, darling girl. Now, I hope that you go and research this card because I just looked it up because I've been sitting here for a few minutes already. And this is the apprenticeship card. This is the card that shows you that you're going to go well with your work studies. So please stop stressing, Jojo, about what's coming. Now I'm just going to put that one back into my deck. Okay, next one we go down is Light and Love. Hi, Linda, hope you're well. May I have a card? I got you a card too. Here is yours, Light and Love. You got the 7 of Cups. Wow. I hope that you go research this one. Find your own secret little message in there. Okay, so I'm just going to put that one back into the middle of my deck. Okay, so Light and Love, I'm up to date with you. Right, go find that card for yourself. It's that Aussie chick, Nanu. Good morning, Sunday morning, everybody that's here already. Thank you so much for watching me today. If you do like these Sunday lives, please like it. Please share it to your friends. I've got a lot coming up today about what's going on globally and some other stuff. Future minds, Nanu, back to you. All you space earthlings, soul-searching warriors out there, we are on a weird and wonderful path at this point, which I'm going to go into in a minute as soon as I catch up with some comments. Future minds, Nanu, hope you are doing well. This next week, I'm planning to do some investments. Do you feel it's the right time? And may I have a card? Now, I already got your card, Future minds. You got the Knight of Swords. Now, I know a few little things about tarot without Googling them. This card is the quick card. This is what I call the quick card. So the Knight of Swords is things moving very fast. So if you want to do an investment, you must watch it closely, hour by hour, minute by minute, to make sure that it doesn't fluctuate against you. Okay? So there's your card. Please go research it. You got the Knight of Swords. So now I'm up to James Holland. Good day, James. Thank you so much for being here today. So I was actually sitting here trying to get a card for James, and I'm shuffling, saying, where's my card for James? Where's my card for James? And I bet you any money it is going to do it again. It won't flick me a card for James. Because, James, I think that you're over in Europe. Oh, there it goes. I've got a card straight away for you. Now that we're live, we get a card. And, of course, it ends up on the floor, doesn't it? So here we go. This is my weekly exercise, by the way, guys. And going up and down off the floor. Page of Pentacles. Now, last week we had all the Pentacles coming out. So isn't it funny that we got another one this week? Now, this is the Page of Pentacles. For you, James, I hope that you go research what this one means for you. Okay. Weird and wonderful stuff. Okay. Love the channel. Oh, thank you so much, James. You're so cute. Okay. Chrissa, it's your birthday. Okay. I'm going to embarrass myself here. I don't really care because I don't get embarrassed. But I love doing the Marilyn Monroe. Let me just get it. Remember when she was up on stage with JFK? Happy birthday to you. It's sort of like a Betty Boop. Happy birthday, isn't it? Happy birthday to you. I hope I've just embarrassed you there, Chrissa. I'm not going to continue, okay, because I just don't want to embarrass myself at this point of the day. Okay, so I hope that you know that I'm loving you today. Sending you all the good, loving energy. Yes, my eyes are watering because that's the energy that's already coming out of me today. Okay, Chrissy Light, Oh, we got heaps of comments coming in now, guys. Look at you all. Oh my gosh. Now, I knew to get some cards already drawn before we started, right? So, Chrissa, Nicolay, happy birthday. Vicky, good morning. How's the weather? Now, I've actually got the weather written down. Oh, look, here it is. We are in winter. How's the weather? We're in winter. And one of the things that people don't understand about Australia is that we don't generally get cold. However, 3 weeks ago, we didn't do it once, we didn't do it twice, but 3 times Australia broke the coldest record. So we've had extreme cold here the last few weeks. What happened? Why did I write it on my list? Because Oodnadatta over in South Australia, which is SA, they've just had 102 Fahrenheit. We are in winter. And this is how hot Australia gets. So if you're here in Australia, it's 39.3 Celsius or it's 102 Fahrenheit over in South Australia this week. And guess what? It didn't break a record. We've broken 3 cold records. It's colder and colder and colder. But no, we haven't broken the ceiling yet of how hot Australia gets. And it's still winter. So when you say, how's the weather? I'm here in a short sleeve shirt with my air conditioner on and we're still in winter. Oh my God. Now it's 9 o'clock and my computer right now is saying 70 Fahrenheit. So I've got to convert this to Celsius for those in Celsius. So 70 Fahrenheit to Celsius, it's 21 Celsius already at 9 o'clock. I've got the AC on because it's actually quite nice and warm inside the house here. Okay. So thank you for asking about the weather. I actually had it written on my list of topics to talk about today. So there you go. Okay. Did anyone see what else was on that list? Yes, we're going to have a little chat about something else today too. She's told me to write it down. Now, isn't it funny how she was the one who told me to check the weather? Okay. How's the weather? Finally live with you. May I have a card? Vicky Light, you can have a card, my darling girl. Here we go. I'm going to get us a card. So, as you guys might know, if there's any new followers watching me today, thank you so much for being here. Firstly, I love you all to bits. Okay, my name is Dr. Lynda Cramer. I have a PhD. I died in 2001. See, I joke about it because it was pretty traumatic, obviously. Death is always scary. But ultimately, I'm so grateful for my experience because it turned me into who I am today, being here for you. My goal, my ambition, my dreams and passion these days is to make other people feel the best version of themselves. That's why I'm here. That's why I invest my time in you guys. Okay? So I'm here every Sunday morning at 9 a.m. Brisbane, Australia time because I now live in Australia. I used to live in America. And when I was 12, I actually used to live in the UK. So I think I've done about 520,000 air miles. Do the math that when you fly around the world. Okay, Vicky, I got your card. It's the 5 of Wands. Please go find out what this card represents for you, darling girl. The 5 of Wands is your card for today. Okay, Colin, good morning. Happy birthday, Chrissa. Oh, I love it. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday. Okay, Colin, thank you so nice for being so kind and saying that, okay? The world is losing its kindness. Have we noticed it? Oh, my God. Okay, I'm just going to go there, how crazy the world is. I've got to go there. We were going to have the Commonwealth Games. Now, for those who don't know what the Commonwealth Games are, it's like the Olympic Games of the Commonwealth countries. And it's every 2 years in between the Olympics. So we've just had the Olympics now. So in 2 years, there's going to be a Commonwealth Games somewhere on one of the Commonwealth countries. Here in Australia, we were going to host the 2030 Commonwealth Games. It was going to be in Melbourne, Victoria. However, the lovely Premier, like a governor down there, he actually wasted $32 billion. That's the debt, $32 billion for a 5 million person population. I hope you're working this out. So for only 5 million people, he spent $32 billion on the COVID scamdemic. They put Victorians into lockdown for over a year where they were not allowed to even sit in their backyard because it was too scary during COVID. There's lawsuits everywhere now. There's lawsuits coming out of everywhere in Melbourne, okay, for what they did, because it was highly not right under universal law as well as human laws, right? So getting back on topic, what does this mean now? They were going to host the Victoria, Australia, they were going to host the Commonwealth Games in 2030. So about 6 months ago, Victoria actually said, well, we can't do it because we haven't got the money. Duh! They've just got $32 billion debt because of the COVID situation, right? So they pulled out of the Commonwealth Games. What have they just signed up for now? Oh, we now have a gay games coming in 2030, and it's going to be every 4 years. And guess where they're hosting it? Melbourne, Victoria. A gay games. So it's for anyone transgender, gay, XX, XY gender, hormones. Where is this world going? I'm serious. Like, someone actually posted on this news site where they've put this up and they said, I'll turn gay just to go there and win a medal. Like, this is just showing how woke this situation is. So today, my mug of choice, remember I always have a mug of choice. Today I'm using my Wonder Woman mug. It's not that I'm a superhero today, but I'm wondering what the hell is going on. I've got my Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman, I'm wondering, all right, what the hell is going on? All right. Robert Iniguez, thank you so much for being here today, Robert. So I've just had my little spit about the vent, about what the hell is going on in Melbourne, Victoria. God, the people down there are going cray-cray. You know, the ones who are awake, they're going crazy because they can see through all the BS that their government's doing to them at this point. It's crazy. And I don't know what's worse, Melbourne, Victoria, or the UK situation with the religious riots that are going on over there. Oh, my God, Robert. I hope you're in for a lucky day because you got the Ace of Cups. Oh, my God, Robert. Please go research what this amazing cup represents. It is a beautiful card, Robert. Please go research what that one means. Oh, I get excited whenever I see aces because aces are aces in my eyes. You know, aces are the best. Okay, Chris, thank you. Oh, isn't it good? We've got people saying thank you to people, other people in common. Being nice. That just shows me that we are such a kind, loving environment that I've got here. Thank you guys so much for being who you are. You know, I try and bring out the best in everybody and the ones who follow me every week because I see the names that come up every week. Thank you so much for being here. I can't tell you how beautiful and loving and gorgeous you all are. If you have your doubts and if you guys do have any situations in your life where you think, oh, my God, what am I doing here? Like me today with my Wonder Woman mug. Please know we all do have a purpose. And I want to go into that today. It's my second thing that she wants me to talk about today. So let me just get up to date with some more readings here and we'll keep going. Now, TT Cutie Pie. Oh, my God, I love your name. TT Cutie Pie. Who is it that sits on my bed at night? Now, I can't answer that one for you, Cutie Pie. What I suggest that you do is start to talk to them. Ask them questions. Is this someone I know? If so, can you please make a knock? Can you please move something? Can you please dim the lights? Go over near the light bulb, because entities are electric. So when they go near a light bulb, they can actually blow or make the lights flicker. So talk to them, cutie pie, and just ask them, if you're a relative, can you please make the lights flicker? Then you can go into further questions. Are you a male? Are you a female? Are we related? Do you know my dad? Do you know my mum? So you get which side of the family they're on. So there's all these type of questions that you can ask, okay? All right, so I can't answer who's sitting on the bed, but the fact that you have identified it, the fact that you have acknowledged it to question it, and the third part is that you've asked somebody else about it, I believe you that this happens, okay? So I hope that you do work out who's sitting on your bed. Now, remember, here's what we always have to ask ourselves with deceased loved ones or ghosts or whoever else lurks in our bedrooms at night, right? Are they hurting you? I don't think they are, because they're just sitting on your bed watching. So we've got to ask ourselves, why do they do that? Now, this is where we think, who would sit on our bed and watch us at night? That's someone caring for us. That's someone looking over us, protecting us, yeah? If they're pulling down the blankets and ripping you off the bed and ripping all your hair out, kicking you and shoving you down the hallway, now that's a different situation, okay? Because I've seen that happen personally. I've been at haunted houses where people get dragged down the corridor with their hair getting pulled out. Their hands are in the air, but you can see their hair coming out in chunks. And you think, what the hell's doing that? Right? Is it just one or more? Oh my God, what a scary night that was. But at the end of the day, I wasn't hurt that night. Why? Why was it only that one individual? Okay, so this is what we've got to ask ourselves. Whenever something scary happens, do we get punched, kicked, thrown downstairs, hair pulled out, eyes ripped out? Do we get our clothes torn, hair go wild? Okay, I like going over to my local jail, and every time I go there, there's some little creepy guy that lives in one of their cell blocks, and he likes playing with my hair. So every time I go there, my hair goes straight up. And people look at me and go, oh, wow, look at her hair. It's just like straight up. You know, just one chunk will be straight up. It's like someone's trying to rip it out. So we've got to identify what they're doing and then question, why would they do that? Now, that's the biggest thing with paranormal. You've got to look at the behaviors of the things that we can't see and then try and work out the why they would do it. Okay, I'm collecting all these 5-cent pieces from my grandmother. They're everywhere. So here's just a few of the little 5-cent pieces that I'm now collecting from my grandmother. It's accumulating by the day, by the way. This is only about half of what I've got now in my cupboard. If I do that, you can hear them all shake. But these are Australian 5-cent pieces. Now, my grandmother died in 2002. So why are some of these, that's the Queen, by the way, and on the other side we have an echidna holding a little 5-cent piece. There you go, you can see him now. So this one here is actually from 1996, but the next one is from 1981. The next one is 1980. Then we've got a newer one here, and that's 2003. And then we've got a 2022. So we can't say that these coins are associated to her specifically. It's the actual 5-cent piece is what we've got to look at. So this one is from 2022. So I hope that you see this on there. It's just here at the top. It'll say 2022, if you can just see it in there. It's right there under my finger right now, okay? Because when we look at the where and the why and the how, if this was pertinent to something in her life, she'd give me the coin associated to that year, like 1980. I've got one of those coins. But every coin I'd find would be 1980s. So because they're all different years, it's not to do with her. It's to do with the representation of what the 5-cent pieces meant to me. See what I mean? So we've got to analyze what it all means. Okay, so that's where we've got to ask, what are they doing to us when they sit on our bed at night? Okay, I woke up one night. Now, this is going back a few years ago before I started getting all these 5-cent pieces from my grandmother, because there is a reason I know it's her, right? 5-cent pieces, she used to collect them. I woke up one night. It was a cold night before I went to bed. So I put a blanket over my doona. When I woke up in the middle of the night, the blanket was not only on me anymore, it was taken off. It was folded up nicely and put in the chair in the corner of my room. What? Who the heck did that? Now, my daughter was only about 6 at that point. So who the hell had been in my bedroom when I was asleep? And they took the blanket off my bed, neatly folded it, and put it in the corner. Someone obviously thinking I was overheating. Someone obviously caring about me, because I wasn't harmed. I wasn't woken up. I didn't lose any body parts while I was asleep. We've got to be serious, right? So there we go, guys. We've got to look at the actions of what they do. So, cutie pie, think about what they do when they sit on your bed. Okay, how do you feel? What sort of energy do you feel? What sort of smells do you get? So I can't explain that to you over a comment, okay? Because that's what you've got to do when you go back into those memories and just ask yourself, oh, that's right. Every time that person comes, I smell this. So then that's an association. So that will be a clue to who it is, okay? All right, let's keep going. Patricia Scowen. Hi, thank you so much for being here, Patricia. Much needed house move, and when, please? Okay, I can see you getting a house move, but it's not for about another 18 months, 2 years by this point. Be patient, okay? There's always a reason why we don't move when we want to. The house that you want is obviously not available yet, okay? Yep, so there you go, Patricia. And my eyes are watering again because it is a weird energy day for me again today. Okay, Caitlin, can I have a card, please? Sure you can. Now, guys, because I do these doesn't mean I don't do private readings. So as I get a card for Caitlin, I just want to also now put in a link. If you do want a private reading from me, please know I don't charge a set amount. I only ask for a gift through PayPal of what you can afford, okay? So there goes my link. I've just commented it, okay? So, yeah, follow the instructions in there. It's really easy to get a reading from me, okay? Basically, make a contribution through PayPal. Then all you've got to do is email me. My email is there on that link. Email me and say, hey, I just sent you this much money. Here's a screenshot of it, or when I did it, what email I used, something so I know it's you. And please tell me where you are, because I'm in Brisbane, Australia, all over the world I talk to. So right now it could be 3:30 in the afternoon if you're in certain parts of America. Saturday afternoon over there, okay? So there we go, guys. It is so easy. I email you back and say, hey, I've got an availability at this point. Tell me when you're free. I send you over a Zoom link, and then we can talk personally, privately, for up to an hour and a half. Some people only want to talk for 10 minutes. Some people want to take up the whole hour and a half. I don't care, because it's your session and it's where I get the opportunity to bring out the best in you. So there's the link if you do want to book a session with me. I've got heaps of spots available this week coming. So there you go, guys. Yeah, because my life is going a bit slow at this point. So let me just run these ads. Ads, gotta love them. YouTube, at least they tell me they're coming. Okay, I'll get a little ads inserted in 5 seconds. Okay, so I've got the card here for Caitlin, and here it is, darling girl. You got the 3 of Pentacles. Oh, Pentacles are happening again. We got heaps of Pentacles last week as well, if you were here. Okay. Oh, okay. Colin, morning. Can I have 2 cards, a tarot and a lovey-dovey? I do have my lovey-doveys here, Colin. Yay! Of course you can, Colin. Okay, so let me just get you the first tarot card out first, okay? Yep. So, okay. While I talk to Colin's cards, give me a card, please. I actually talk to the universe, and I say to the universe, can you please throw me a card that you want for Colin? That's why I talk over when I do my tarots. It's filling dead air, but also it's me not putting my ego into the cards that I pull out. Now, Colin, I've got your card. It just fell here on the floor. And it's funny because you did ask for 2 cards and I got 2 cards thrown out. So I'm going to give you these 2 because I'm getting told that you need them. All right. Oh, my God. Colin, are you ready? All right. So before I do your lovey-dovey card, because some people may not know what my lovey-dovey cards are, so I'd like the opportunity to tell people what they are. Okay. Your first card is the 10 of Cups. Now, I'm going to do a proper reading here for you, Colin, because the first time for a long time I'm getting told to keep these cards. The second card I got, you ready? Wheel of Fortune. Spin the dice and see what it lands on. So now that I've got these 2 cards for you, I'd like to do a proper little reading for you. So I've got my Easy Tarot handbook, so you guys just don't think it's my ego's coming up with what I see here. So for Colin, oh my God, I'm just going into cups. 10 of Cups. Okay. The 10 of Cups. The 10 of Cups is the ultimate card for the suit of love and happiness and provides more stability than the 9 of Cups. Romantics. This is the one you've been looking for. Oh, Colin, what a great morning, afternoon, good evening for you. The perfect realization of emotional love. Wow, when the 10 of Cups shows up in a reading, it represents happiness in one's home life, together with the promise of lasting success in a relationship. Pardon me. Wow. So, Colin, this means that good things are coming for you. So there you go. Please write down this and go find out your own secret little message. But then you've got also the Wheel of Fortune. Now, as I said, sometimes with the Wheel of Fortune, we have to be so careful because it's what we put on that wheel. What are the things that you write on your wheel? Some people say, I want a new house, I want a new car, I want $10 million, I want a new lover. Spin that wheel and see what it lands on. But sometimes just be careful. You may get the new girlfriend or boyfriend, but then 2 weeks later your car broke down because you were putting it out there that you wanted a new car. So you've got to be really careful with the 10 of the major arcana. Oh my gosh, so let's go into my major arcana. Where are they? Where are they? Number 10. Oh my God, the Wheel of Fortune. It's also known as the Destiny card. Oh, it brings a positive change of fortune unless badly aspected. Well, it's not badly aspected because we got the 10 of Cups, right? And can indicate the commencement of a new cycle when progress can be made. Boom, chaka, chaka, boom. I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. Okay, get rid of those cards. Now, you've also asked me for a little lovey-dovey card. Here are my lovey-dovey cards. On the front is my love doves. Every card has a little dove with its wings out. It's a gorgeous little card. And every card starts with the word love. 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 Okay, every card. So I call these my love dove cards. All right, so I've just been playing with these before we started today as well. Oh my goodness. Okay. So now I'm looking for a love dove card for, where are we going? Okay, Colin. Yep, I've just got to keep up with where I am with my comments as well. And I talk, so the universe throws me the card that they want. And sometimes I like even putting my hands up a little bit higher, just so you can see when the card flicks out. So you know it's not me doing this. There it goes. Love goes swimming when it gets hot. Love goes swimming when it gets hot. So what does this mean? Self-preservation, self-survival, self-care, self-love. It means enjoy whatever life throws at us. So when life gets hot and sticky situations occur, go swimming and enjoy it, okay? Always look for those positive moments in every negative event. That's what it's saying, okay? So I hope that makes up for you, Colin. Okay. I love all the M-Joys and stuff that you've just put on there as well, Colin. So happy days for you. Okay. Musie Taylor, yes. People saying, why didn't I give a card to the birthday girl? Well, let's go back to the birthday girl if she's still watching. Actually, I'm going to do a love card for her. Chrissy, Chrissa, if you're still watching, darling girl, I'm going to do a love card for you because it's your birthday. And I love giving people gifts. Why didn't I pull a card out when I first heard it was your birthday? Hopefully singing your happy birthday was sufficient, but of course you want a card as well. Okay. Let's go. Card, please, for Chrissa. I don't think she's watching anymore. It's a birthday. I like giving people gifts on their birthdays. Little energetic little smiles of happiness. That's what I like doing for people. Whoever's sending me all those hearts, I love you. Thank you so much. Oh, my God, cards are going everywhere. Oh, my God, I'm not going to take any of these because I've got heaps flying everywhere. My love doves are flying. My little love doves are flying everywhere today because they are just little cards, right? So I'm just going to do this again. Come on, just one card for Chrissa. I don't think she's still here. Okay. Hold on. Well, there it goes. There it goes. Got it. Okay. Chrissa, if you're still here, love likes kittens and all baby animals. How important is that for a birthday? Because, I don't know about you, but every time I have a birthday, I feel old. So isn't it funny that it gives us one about babies? Keep young at heart. That's what card's saying. So how important is that for your birthday? Love likes kittens and all baby animals. Why do we all like baby animals for? Because it keeps us young. It keeps us vitalized. It keeps us in that love environment, yeah? So, Chrissa, if you're still watching, darling girl, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, nanu to you. But at the end of the day, darling, keep young. Do something today that reminds you of how gorgeous you are and how many years you've still got going, okay? So there you go. Okay. Musie Taylor, good night from here. Well, yeah, so if you're good night, you must be over near America somewhere. And good morning to you. Love from London. Oh, it's London. Can I please have a card, Lynda, about me and my partner's week ahead? Now, okay, I've got to go there. I never do readings for people without their consent. So if your partner is there, obviously get them to comment and I can give them a card. So at this point, I can only give you a card about what's coming for you this week. Okay, so I hope, Musie, you understand that. There are a lot of psychics out there who say, oh, yeah, sure, I'll read for your husband. But please know that does break universal law and free will. What if your husband or partner does, or wife it could be, what if your partner doesn't want to get a reading? That's breaking free will and their consent, which is very bad in universal laws. So I don't do it personally. If you find a psychic who does do it, please know they're breaching universal laws by reading for people without their consent, okay? I just don't do it. So I'm happy to get you a card, Musie Taylor, okay? And where is it? There it goes. Look, it's there. It's right there. It's going to flick. It's going to flick. It's going to flick. Okay. I'm just going to save it. Oh, there it goes. It's flicked. Oh, I got the lovers card. Oh, I'm going to put it up there. There you go, Musie Taylor. Now, whatever you do this week is none of my business. Oh, my God. Going to show it again. It's a lovers card. But please know, whatever you do this week, keep it clean. And if you want to, okay, don't let your actions hurt other people, but most of all, enjoy the moments. That's what the lover card is all about. It brings out your passion, okay? Do what you are happy with this week, okay? That's all I'm going to say, Musie Taylor, okay? Please go research that card so you get your own private message. Okay, talk no mo. Greetings, everyone. Hello, nanu to you. Colin M, where's Dolly? Oh, Dolly's here. Look, you can actually see a little feed, sis. She is here. Hang on, let me bring in Dolly. Thank you for reminding me that I didn't put Dolly up. There's Dolly, guys. Oh, God, my eyes are watering now. Okay, thank you so much, Colin, for reminding me where's Dolly. Okay, I will let you know. I was doing a reading through the week, and the lady said to me, that doll creeps me out. And I said, okay, I'll move her. Thank you so much. You know, usually I only put her there when I'm doing today because, it's paranormal day, right? So, yeah, she does creep some people out, especially when she starts to move. There are videos out there that I've done, guys, where she moves. Oh my God, it's great when I get the email and they say, go back into your video that you did on Sunday and watch it 3 minutes 28 or whatever it is. That doll's arm moves or their head will move. Oh my God, it's creepy. But she's my energy, guys. Okay. I've had her since I was born and she was a new doll. So it's my energy on that doll. So I always say when she moves, that just is an extension of my own energy. Okay. Oh my God, Colin, whoa, where's Dolly? Thank you so much for asking. Okay, here we go. Lydia Wilson, hi. I love a card if there's room. Of course there's room, Lydia. You know, I do try my best. This is what I love about me, is that I try my best for whoever wants it for free. Okay, obviously I do my paid, well, they're not paid, only send me a gift of what you can afford, guys. Some people only send me 20 cents. Some people send over $200. I don't judge who does what. I try to accommodate everybody. And this week coming, I'm actually pretty clear. If you do want a private session where we can do tarot, talk about all your questions, we do it via Zoom, Skype, or if you're in Australia, you can always ring me on the phone or we do a video phone call. But I love seeing the people who I'm talking with to get that connection. And of course, I'll try and help you as much as I can. So if you do want a private reading, guys, please click the link below. It's in the description as well, how to get a reading from Lynda. Okay. And I've got ads coming up in 5 seconds. So I'll just get my card for Lydia while we're going. Okay. It is good that YouTube now tells me when I'm about to have an ad, so I can stop talking. Anyway, it's all good. It's all good, right? All right, card for Lydia now. Why aren't I getting your card yet? Okay. So I do have a few things to talk about today, guys. I want to talk about when we go 2 feet forward, we feel, yay! We go 2 feet forward, but then the universe and the world and society takes us 30 feet backwards. Who's had moments like that? Yep. Yep. Every day I go 2 feet forward, 30 steps backwards. So what does it mean when this sort of stuff happens to us? Because there is a meaning for it, guys. Okay. A, it shows us that we're trying our best. But B, it shows us that we get up and keep going. Okay. Now, before I keep going, I've got the card now for Lydia. Oh, the Page of Cups. Hello. Please go and research this guy. Get your own message here for you, please, Lydia Wilson. It's the Page of Cups. Please look him up and get your own special meaning, okay? So let me just keep going now with this third of the 2 steps forward, 30 steps back. We make a little bit of progress and then the universe throws us back into the depths of blah, blah, and more blah. Why? Because we are all being tested at this point. Have you noticed the ones who life is going really easy for? You know, there's people out there right now and you think, man, he's getting all the luck. His life's going so good and he's not really a great person. And that's why. Have you noticed it? All us good ones, and I hate saying the word, but I hate the word hate, so I won't even say it. Yucky. Okay, let's start again. Scratch all that, delete. When we find people who are on lowered vibrational states, you know, the sarcastic, abusing ones, the ones who like putting people down, the narcissists and all that, why are they all moving forward? And then here we are, we struggle and we're pushing and we're hard and we're trying our freaking best to go those 2 little steps forward. And then the universe goes bam and we're thrown back 30 feet. We say, how is this fair? How is this right? Because I'll tell you why it's right. Because we're the ones who are getting primed to be those what do I call ourselves? Warriors, soul-searching warriors, yeah? We're the ones getting pushed to our limit to find out if we're going to be true to ourselves and be that hardcore witch of intuitive, beautiful, loving energy at the end of the days. These other people, they're not getting tested. They're getting rewarded materialistically for their materialistic wants and desires. Think about it, guys. We cannot be jealous of these people going forward. Look at Bill Gates with all his money. He can't even walk around in his own house because I've seen footage where he's got like 300 surveillance cameras with heat sensors. So even when he gets up at 3 o'clock to go to the toilet, he's got security cameras watching him going and taking a leak. That's how scared this guy is. I don't want to live in that sort of fear where I don't know if I'm going to wake up because someone breaking into my house who wants me dead. See what I mean? Why would I be jealous of that lifestyle? Sure, I'd like the super yacht. Sure, I'd like the helipad with a couple of choppers out the back. Sure, I'd like that 30-foot fish pond in my living room. But at the end of the day, that's just materialistic things that I can go and enjoy in other places if I wish to, because then I don't have to be the one maintaining it. Can you imagine vacuuming that super yacht? Can you imagine pulling out all that water out of that 30-foot fish tank to change their water and their filter? Can you imagine what it would be like if you had 16 bathrooms? What else in the day would you do except for getting out the Dettol and the other antibacterials and cleaning toilet bowls all day? Seriously, why would you want that lifestyle? Sure, you'd get a maid, but then you're belittling somebody else because they're your maid, right? Because I'm sure that Bill Gates does not sit with his maid at the dinner table and say, how was your day, dear? See what I mean? I don't want to be that person. I would never want to be that person who is above others. I'm happy with my lifestyle. I'm broke, and I'll be the first one to admit to it. I'm broke. But you know what? Broke doesn't make me unhappy. Unhappy is if I sit in this house and I think about the park at the end of my street and I think, why don't I go down there for a walk because it's free? And I love it because I talk to the plants and the trees and I cut all the trees and I see birds and butterflies and I talk to other people at the dog park. Pardon me? So unhappiness for me is if I don't get off my butt. If I take those 2 steps forward and I don't get back up, that is when I fail myself. And that's why I want you guys to know how proud I am of you guys when you do go 30 steps backwards. Because it's when we go that 30 steps backwards that proves to me you've got what it takes to do those 2 steps forward when you got the opportunity to. You see what I mean? Wow. So every time life throws you backwards or you get that unexpected bill and you think, why, God, why? Why me? I want you to turn it around and say, thank God. Thank you it was me. Because these little buggers getting life easy at this point, they're oblivious to what's really going on. We're in a spiritual war. Haven't you noticed what's going on in Europe? Now, I'm not a racist and I don't care who believes in what, because I believe that every religion has the same commonalities. We all have faith, we all have love, we all have a belief system. But what I don't appreciate, and I will never because of universal law, is when I get offended because I move to a country and I want my laws to be instigated into their rights. That's not right. So here in Australia, we used to have Nauru, Naura, Nauru Island, and Christmas Island. We put all our asylum seekers, immigrants, everyone used to go there. They would learn how to live in Australia. They would learn how to read and write. They would get a skill. They'd learn computers. They get cars, credit cards, phones, accommodation, you name it. So when they came here, they assimilate into what laws the humans have of the government in this country. So how dare they come here and then get offended that they don't get it as good as what other people get? They get offended that we don't have their mosque. They get offended that we don't wear what they wear. Yet, if I go to Dubai today, can I go to Dubai and wear a bikini on the beach? No way. I'd be thrown in jail. I would be shunned and probably stoned if I kissed my unwed boyfriend on the beach. So why do they get so offended if they want to come to Australia, UK, or other places where they're trying to bring their culture in? Because if I go to Dubai, I can't take my culture to them, right? And this is where the issue is created with spirituality. We accept all. We don't get offended. We don't judge and assume. And most importantly, little piggy number 5, we don't change others to become what we are. And that is the big issue that's going on in Europe at this point. People are going there trying to change others against their free will. Did I tie any of you guys up today and make you guys watch me? No, you're here under your own free will. You can do whatever you like, yeah? But when we go to other people's countries and we try to instill our laws into their rights and their culture, damn, that's wrong. Because they get offended. And these people are the ones who stand up and say, we believe in that book and we believe in our religion. Yet their religion speaks of love, hope, and belief. It doesn't say go and cast out others who don't do what you do. Even the Bible doesn't say that. So that's where I've got an issue, because it's no longer about religion. It's now about ego. Ego. And that's where I'm finding the ones who are going these 30 steps back, we're the ones without ego. We're the ones on the right path here. So how can I ever say thank you for being here, guys? You guys are amazing. And I've got an ad coming up in about 20 seconds, but then I'm going to do some more cards. So, I love yous all. I absolutely love yous all. So here we go. Red Robin, hi from Pacific Northwest Washington State. Can I have a card? Of course you can. Here we go. So, Red Robin, how's Washington State going for you? I've been watching this US stuff going on with Trump and Harris, and I'm watching what's happening with the FBI and other 3-letter agencies regarding the shooting in Pennsylvania. Interesting stuff. Because if you've noticed, guys, that they want us distracted. Now, it's not that card, it's that one. All right, one flicked and then I sort of flicked and then more fell out. So I'm taking the one that flicked first. Wow, we got another Pentacles, guys. Red Robin, you got the 9 of Pentacles. Oh my God, what a beautiful card. Now, she's actually got the bird on her hand. Oh my God, look at that girl. Isn't she gorgeous? Red Robin, I hope that means a lot to you. Please go research what the 9 of Pentacles means, guys. Okay, Chrissa, you are still here. I hope that you got that card that I sent for you before, Chrissa. Okay. Beth Megan, please help me. I have a yard full. Yard full of what? Okay. If anyone does want to have a little private chat with me, you've got my email. It's below in the description, linda@lindaray.info. Okay. Please email me if you still want to have a private chat. Beth, I'd like you to email me. Okay, let's keep going. Denise White. Hello, Denise. Okay. Denise, please know I emailed you about an hour ago okay, before I started my live this morning. Okay, there you go, Denise. See, there you go. Isn't it funny? I was just saying to Beth, email me if you do want to. And here I am now saying to Denise, hey, I got your email and I've replied this morning. Okay, I do talk to people in emails. Okay, Christine S. Hello, Linda. Hello back to you. Nanu. Okay. Okay. All right, cards have just been nicely shuffled, so let's just keep going down with my comments. Beth Megan, I need energy and photos too, but please, I need your help. I read energy and photos too, but please, I need your help. Beth Megan, please email me. Okay, my email is Lynda, Lynda, at Lyndaray, LYNDARAE.info. Please email me, okay? I'm happy to help you in any way I can. Namaste. Okay? Yeah. Okay, Beth, my email is also below in the description, so please email me. Okay, Talk No Mo, Chris, happy birthday. Yes, Elaine. Oh, Elaine. Hello, Elaine. Hunter Valley earthquake 2 this week. I'm hearing you. Guess what, guys, happened here, and it happened in Victoria. Remember before I was talking about Victoria and how it's all going to heck down there? Victoria wants to be the first state in Australia that has nuclear power. They want to build a nuclear power plant. And guess what happened yesterday? There was an earthquake virtually right on the quarry where they want to build it. 4.5 earthquake. That's just like the gods are saying, don't do it there. So I really hope and pray that the government listens to the word of God here, pardon me, or Mother Earth, or whoever the source is, because Mother Earth does not want nuclear fusion on Australia, okay? I understand it. There's a real good reason why I live in Australia, okay? So we're not supposed to have nuclear weapons here in Australia at all, okay? Whether it was aliens, whether it was HARP that did it, I don't care. But at the end of the day, it was a sign, and we've got to watch out for our messages, yeah? Okay? Okay. All righty. Guess that's because of the global warming. Lies and lies. Oh, yeah. Denise White, please check your email. Oh, okay, Denise, thank you so much for letting me know. Probably won't today because I'm going to go see my dad. My dad, for those who don't know, I'll let you know. My dad, military man his whole life. He joined the Royal Australian Air Force, RAF, Air Force. He joined the Air Force at 18. He retired when he was like 70. He was an active serviceman through the RSL, Returned Services League. So he was doing heaps of voluntary work there. But now my dad is in a high care facility. He's got, are you ready? This is my dad, one person. Dementia, Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, diabetes. He's had over 150 strokes. He stood up one day, fell down and broke 5 vertebrae in his back. And now I'm pretty certain too that he's also got brain cancer. So it's hard seeing my dad because he was this strength growing up. He was the one to ask advice from. And now to see my dad in a wheelchair, hurts. So I've got to try and go and see my dad today. And I like being honest with people. Oh gosh, my daughter's in that one. I don't like showing my daughter. But here's my dad. Let me just open that up. Here's my dad. He's in a wheelchair. My daughter gave him a flower. So there's my dad. There you go. Oh, I have the weirdest dreams about him. So I know he's not long here anymore. So I've got to go over and try and see him today so my daughter can see him as well. You know, she hasn't got her other grandfather. He died when I was pregnant. So this is the only grandfather that she's ever going to have memories from. So, of course, I want to go and keep that going, okay? Okay. All righty. James Holland, it's midnight over there. Wow, 11 degrees Celsius. Hope you get your reading, Chrissa. Okay. Okay. Parent alienation is child abuse. Let's get back to the happy. Love you too, darling. Jeremy Lai, Windusha is good. No more brown snakes. Yeah, obviously a guy in Australia. You know, I'll give you as a funny story. I was up on North Keppel Island when I was 17. Great Keppel Islands are up off Rockhampton. I actually was on a bus cruise. We went up by bus to Rocky, and then we went over to the islands for a week. I stood on a brown snake while I was out collecting firewood. 17-year-old, I stood on it and I felt the squish. So I looked down and I thought, wow, you're big. Because this guy was about 5 foot long, which is pretty big for browns because they don't get much more than 6 foot. And I sort of slowly just took my foot off him and he slithered away. Thank God. If he had bitten me, which, because they're very aggressive snakes, I would have been dead because they kill you within 4 hours. And where we were 4 hours boat ride back to the mainland. And then it was a 3-hour trip to the hospital. So I would have been dead if all that had been in order. So no more brown snakes. I've got some good stories about brown snakes in my life. Wow. Yep. Everything in Australia kills us. Alrighty. Okay, Colin, you're gorgeous. Okay, let's just keep going down with some of these messages. Angie, hi there. May I have your insight into the man I'll marry? Oh, okay. Now, Angie, I'm actually seeing that you don't know this person yet. And here is how I operate as a psychic. I don't say you've got to imagine if I said, okay, yeah, start again. Imagine I said to you, you've got to go to the pub on a Friday night at 7:00. You're looking for this guy, he's 6'2" in a red shirt, and his name's Dave. So you go to the pub at 7:00, like I said, you walk up and there's this 6'2" guy in a red shirt. You walk up and say, hey, hi, how you going? And you find out his name's Dave. So you instantly say, well, the psychic said this is the one. So you fall head over heels in love with him. But what if Dave is just that connection to the man who you're supposed to be? You're there having this love affair in your head about what Dave is going to be with you. And in walks his cousin Timothy to drive him home. You don't even look at Timothy because you're saying, she told me it was this guy. She told me it was this guy. But what we see as psychics are connections. So we don't know if this guy Dave was just that connection for you to meet Tim and you were supposed to go home with him that night, yeah? So I always be very careful when I do future predictions about certain love lives. Because the other option here is this, which is another warning I say when I say about, do psychics give us who we're going to marry? Imagine I say you go to the pub and it's that 6'2" guy, his name's Dave. So you go there, you fall in love, you end up getting married. But it only lasts for 3 months. You have the biggest fight, the whole world falls apart and you break up. Guess who you're going to blame? That psychic. But she told me this was the love of my life. Why hasn't it worked out? She was wrong. See what I mean? So I'm always very careful when I say about future love lives, because love sometimes only lasts a day. Other times it lasts a lifetime. So you've got to remember here, everybody comes into our lives for a reason, even if it is just for a day. And sometimes that one day with somebody could change your life forever. I've got that story. I met a guy. I only knew him for about 3 minutes, 47 seconds. But he changed my life. His name is John Bon Jovi. And he kissed me in the middle of the song Keep the Faith, which is now turned into my mantra, Keep the Faith, by Bon Jovi. He walked over and he kissed me. Then instantly, without even thinking about it, my my hands are on his butt cheeks and I'm squeezing hard because this is John Bon Jovi back in the 90s when he was bloody hot. 3 security guards dragged me off stage because I was on stage legally. They dragged me off stage. And the next day, my sister rang me up and she said, "Were you wearing a white Bon Jovi t-shirt?" And I said, "Yeah." She said, "Did you have on a blue Bon Jovi hat?" I had to buy the hat because I had contact lenses in and it was raining. I said, "Yeah." And then she said, "Do you realise for the song Keep the Faith, it was you and John on the 3-story high screens? Back to you, back to John. Everybody in the whole stadium saw you for that whole song." But that wasn't the biggest part of why that moment, 3 minutes, 46 seconds or whatever it was, there was a bigger, better reason why that's so important for me. Is because I had 2 tickets for me and my husband to get into that concert. And when we went through the gate, that guy did not take me the tickets. So I still had my 2 tickets. And as I was escorted outside around the back in the pouring rain, in the middle of nowhere, oh, I'm about to have an ad. Let's wait for the end of this one. So as I just said, in the middle of the rain, walking out in the dark to go on stage with Bon Jovi, because I won a ticket on a contest, there's 2 people just sitting on the dirt. And they look up at me as I walk past. Now, why me? Because there was about 20 people that got on stage that night. They looked at me and they said, "Hey, have you got any tickets that we can buy? Because we want to get in and see John." And I said, "This is your lucky day. Because not only have I got 1 ticket, I've got 2. They're front row tickets in the mosh pit. And they're yours for free. Because I'm about to get on stage and I know how important this night's going to mean to me." So those people, see that ripple of energy I created that night because of 3 minutes, 46 seconds with a heartthrob. And he was singing one of the best songs ever called Keep the Faith. That's my goosebump moment. That's where I think, wow, I was in that perfect time at the perfect place. I don't give a heck that I kissed Bon Jovi and squeezed his butt cheeks. But I'll tell you, those 2 people sitting in the rain, do you think they're ever going to forget that night? Especially when they look up out of that mosh pit and they see John kiss the girl who gave them their tickets. Boom, chukka-bubba. Now you know why I do what I do. Because I create those ripples of energy where you go out and you be that reflection or that ripple in your world that creates that same static electric shock on people. So when it comes to love lives, sure, I hope that you have the best love life ever, darling girl, boy, whoever you are. Oh yeah, Angie, when she's asking about a man. But please know, darling, you'll meet him when you're supposed to meet him. I didn't know Bon Jovi was going to kiss me that night. I didn't know that I was going to give my tickets to 2 people sitting in the rain. But at the end of the day, look how those synchronicities occurred because I had tickets. So I always say to people, how to meet the person that you want, do what you love. Because I didn't meet those guys at a Coldplay concert. I didn't meet them at Bublé concert. I did it at the concert where I was passionate about him because I like Bon Jovi and I like his songs. So if you want to start a ripple, always do it with passion. Do things that you're passionate about. If you love canoeing, get out and join a canoeing club. If you like rock climbing, go and join a rock climbing group. Join the groups that you're passionate about. If you want to meet a guy with a dog, then you go and hang out in the dog park. If you want to meet a guy with a cat, then you go to the cat food aisle in the shopping centre. because there you're going to have the best conversations with people about their cats. I was walking down the aisle just the other day to the cat food aisle, not down the aisle like marriage. Hello, done that 3 times myself already, but true. I met this old lady and she ended up showing me the cat. I showed her my cat. We're having this cat conversation for about 20 minutes. I walked out of that shop thinking, great, I had a lovely old chat with that old lady. How do you think she felt? She lives alone. She's got a cat. And she said, the only thing I do in my day is coming over to the shopping centre because I'm now 82 years old. She would have been talking about me for a week. The young girl who stopped and had a chat with her in the cat food aisle. So it's these ripples of energy that we create, guys. That is how we're going to change this world into a better place. So when you go outside and you think, well, what can I do today? Don't ask yourself. Ask your higher self. Ask your angels, your gods, your grandmother, dead grandmother. Ask gods, whoever they are, the source, deity, whoever you pray to. I look up and all I say is, please put me into the position today where you say your words through me to who needs to hear it. Wow. I want you to hear that again. Listen to what I just said. I want you to put me in the place where you want me to be, to say your words to the person who needs to hear them. How powerful is it when I surrender my ego and I let go and I say, you know what? You're in charge. But please let me be your servant and do your work through me. That's pretty impressive, right? That's who I am. And I love who I am. And I hope that you all become your best versions too. Okay? So, Angie, I hope that just answered your question, darling. All right, Lenora, love and peace to all. Josie, is Harris going to win now? Trump's in, darling. Trump is in. Okay. Oh, God. Trump is still in, guys. That's what I'm hearing. Now, I'm not a Trump supporter. I'm not a Harris supporter. I'm not a Michael Obama supporter. I'm nobody's supporters here. Okay? I'll tell you what I support. I support love and light, and I support the fact that peace is only obtained when we let go of ego and we become who we generally are as energetic beings, and we accept everybody as the same equal as who we are. That's when we find peace, because we no longer have that conflict of emotional outrage. Okay? Okay. Robert, thank you for the Ace of Cups. I'm on my way home from a peyote ceremony. It was a dream. The fire reached down and touched me, releasing stored energy from my body. It was a connection with spirit. Oh, yeah. Of course it was. Of course it was. And I'm so grateful that you said that here, Robert. Okay. Got to keep going. I've got lots of comments to go, and I'm actually want to get off here, guys, because I want to go see my dad today. Okay. So, Savannah Cox, I know I'm going through a huge transition in my life journey. There are a few aspects I've been needing clarification on. If you can help me with any insight, my appreciation would be endless. All right, how about you email me, Savannah? My email is, I will put it here as well, lynda@lyndrae.info. There's my email. I've just put it in as a comment. Okay. Please email me. Tell me who you are. Obviously, just say, hey, don't just say, hey, I'm the girl that you spoke to on YouTube, because as you can see right now, I've got 29 viewers watching and I've had about 100 comments. So please tell me who you are and what you want to ask about, and I'm happy to reply. Okay. Jeremy, hi, Nashville, Tennessee here. Hello, Jeremy. Okay. Ambient Life, morning from Adelaide. Do you see travel restrictions, needing to stay in our homes, etc. soon, any virus? Ambient Life, why in the heck are you concentrating on what we don't want? The more we think about what we don't want, the more they get the power to do it. The energy is created within them to do it. So when you say, am I going to get locked down? The first thing you should be saying is, no way, get stuff, not me. This ain't happening again. You know what happened during the last lockdowns? And I'm happy to say this because they're all now illegal. They found out all the lockdowns were unlawful. So do you think that they're going to do it in Australia again? They'd be bloody stupid to, because they already know that lawsuits are coming from the last lots. If they do try to lock us down, the first thing we have to say is no. Get stuff, Nick, off. I'm not doing this oops again. And then we get outside, we wear without no mask. Don't put a mask on, because as we know now, mask was giving everybody pneumonia. Why do you think the hospitals were full of people with pneumonia? Because the masks were doing it. Now, I'm not even a medical doctor here. So please do your own research and come to your own assumptions, because that was just my personal opinion, because of how many people I know that wore masks that got pneumonia. So please do your own research here. I'm not a medical doctor, but you can't make this stuff up, okay? It's too ironic. So the first thing we do is, if we're going to stay inside, you say no. And you walk down your street, and if you get arrested, guess what? You call Channel 9, and straight away you say, hey, this is police brutality. They're doing it again, because they're already in trouble for doing it before. Okay? Now, I don't know if you saw what they just came out with about Canberra. I just put it on my Facebook. Canberra. For those who don't know, Canberra is Australia's capital city. And about 2 years ago, we had this massive protest. There was over 1 million people that went there. We only have 25 million people in Australia. So it was 1 in 25 went to this protest in the whole of Australia, which is bigger than the USA, land size. They used LRADs, long-range acoustic weapons. You should have seen the footage of people with burns all over their bodies, blistering where they had to go to hospital. People lost their eyesight. People lost their hearing. People had their clothes burnt. That's how strong these LRADs are. And now that the government has come out, one of our senators, Senator Babbitt, has now come out and said it was all real. So Senator Alex Antic has just put it out there saying it's all real. The LRAD weaponry used at Canberra was all real. So if you want to go and follow me and learn some of this, guys, here's me on Facebook. If you're going to add me as a friend, because I have an open profile, there's me, Linda Ray with Mary, okay? If you want to find me on Facebook, please don't just send me a friend request. Send me a private message as well and say, hey, please accept my friend request, because I've got about 3,000 friend requests there with no mutual friends, and they're not getting accepted, okay? So if you want me to join you as a friend on Facebook, please send me a private message as well, okay? Just so I know who you are, okay? So, yeah, go watch the Senators' ambient life, because Senator Antic, Senator Babbitt, B-A-B-E-T, and the other one starts with an R. Oh, God, what's his name? There's about 6 senators. They're really doing good work for Australia. Okay, Rajput sisters, hello. Thank you for being here. My parents wants me to prepare for competitive government exams. What do you think? Should I pursue it or not? Do I have a successful future in this? Okay, Rajput sisters, competitive government exams. Now, first thing I've got to do is this your decision or their decision? Always go with your own gut, okay? Because if you do something that you don't want to do, the universe will change it anyway. And then you're wasting 2 years of your life, okay? But you're really not, because we always learn lessons in that process. So there's always a reason why we do everything, okay? But at the end of the day, if you do these exams, it's something then that you've got on your stereotypical resume of what the government knows about you. You know, that list that the government knows, they acquire all our stuff that, oh, she did this, she did that, she did that. So I'm actually hearing, yes, go for these exams. It doesn't mean that you have to take up any offer that you're given. And it also doesn't mean that you will even get an offer. So do the exams, because at least then you know the results. And so does the government, which isn't a good thing, but it's a good thing that you know the results, okay? All right, hope that helped. Elaine, message redacted, it's okay. Christine S. Linda, will you please explain how tarot cards? I'm not really sure about them. Thank you. Okay, so let's go there. A little bit of development here, guys. Now, one thing I haven't done yet today is put up my PayPal link. If you like my channel, if you like what I'm saying, I do not do super chats and I do not do member-only videos. Everything I do is free for you. So if you want to help support my channel, please click my PayPal link. I've just added it as a comment. If you do like these videos, please like them and share them to your friends so they can hear them as well. So how does tarot cards work? As a psychic, I receive psychic information like a knowing. But if I say to you, you're going to buy a house, you don't really trust that unless you physically see something like a tarot card, where the card might say the house card, where it says, oh yes, moving. Because then we get that, it's a tool that we use to add substance to what we say. Okay? There you go. So that's why whenever I pick out my tarot cards, I don't do it just say, oh, 1, 2, 3 cards down, there's your card. I ask the universe to throw me the card that's relevant to your question, because then there's a higher chance that it works out the way it should. Go back and watch my first 2 seconds of my video today when I first started. The first question was from Jojo, who said, should I do these courses? And what came out was the apprentice card. It's there. It's the first 3 seconds of my video today, because I already pulled out the card before I started my live today. So there's that substance, that belief that what I say is real. Hope that clarifies. Okay. All right, Colin M, thank you for the cards and info. Colin, always welcome, darling man. Vicky Light, thank you for the card. Savannah Cox, may I have a card, please? Yes, Savannah. Okay, so if you're still watching, Christine, here we go. I don't ask for a card. See how it just flicks one out? But there's 2 there, so I don't take it when there's 2. So I throw them back in and I just say, give me 1 card. And then I think about the person asking, Savannah Cox. Now, I don't know Savannah Cox personally. She could be anywhere on the planet. But the universe knows Savannah Cox. They know what she's going through. They know her family situation, work situation, living situation, if she can afford bills this week or not. So they give me a card that's relevant to what she's thinking about. And here we go. We got a card. So, Vicky, where am I? Savannah Cox, I got you a card. You got the Empress. Wow. Now, she is number 3 in the major arcana. Please go research this card, Savannah Cox. Come to your own private little message there, because I know it's the one that you're supposed to have. Missy Taylor, thank you so much. Lover's card. I like the little hee, Missy Taylor. It's an Aussie chick. I love Dolly. Yeah. J.I. Of course, you can have a card. Yes. Now, guys, I'm going to get off here in a few minutes. I hope that you do like today. Please don't comment anymore. See how that just flicked out? All right. So, J.I. Let me get your card. Oh, you got the World card. Oh, now this is always a positive, loving card. The World card. Please go and check out what the number, where are we? 21 in the major arcana means. Yes. All righty. So, Jay, I hope you like the Empress card. What a good card. She's actually you, by the way. Okay, nobody I know has it easy. Yeah, I know, because we're all in the tribe together. Billy T, hi. Back to you. Talk no more. I have been wondering why they don't release more images from James Webb Space Telescope. Could we get 3 cards about it? How about I do a video this week about it? 3 cards. I'm just writing down your comment. Talk no more. Why don't they release? I'm writing this down so I can do a video about it this week. More images of James Webb Telescope. Okay, 3 cards. Read it, please. Okay, so because you're public, talk no mo, I'm actually going to say I was doing a live on Sunday morning and a comment came up from Talk No Mo, and the comment said, I've been wondering why they don't release more images from James Webb Space Telescope. Okay, so I will do a video about that in the next couple of days, so please stay tuned for the 3 cards that I'll pull for that space telescope. Thank you so much. Hit the like button, people, says Billy T. Thank you so much. Please click the like button if you like today's videos. Please share to your friends and say, hey, this woman does free psychic readings on a Sunday morning, Brisbane time. Okay. I'm thinking also of starting to do these maybe Wednesday nights again, like I used to do with Mike Cavalli, where I just do it on a Wednesday night. So that'll be Wednesday night, Thursday, midnight Wednesday. I don't know the time zones, but you have to work it out. But it would be morning in the UK, Europe areas. Okay. Barry, it's a tad late in the day, but hi, Linda. Oh, Barry, you're so sweet. Denise, what? I love you, Linda. My heart goes out to you. Of course, Denise, you're so gorgeous. UNB. Manifestations of the light. I'm curious if I will ever see justice from what I'm going through due to false accusations. Manifestations of the light. I know what you're going through. Thank you so much for emailing me. But please know, other people will never change their opinions. It's hard. And why would you want them to change their opinions? Because it's against their free will. All you can do is make your life better. Live your life the way you want to live and prove these people wrong through your actions. Does that make sense? Okay. TS, hello from Australia. Hello back from Australia too. Oh my gosh. Wow. I love you, all of my Australian people here. Okay. Now I've just lost where I am. Taja Gutierrez. Oh my God. Thank you so much for saying what a beautiful soul I have. I try my best. I died in 2001. If anybody does want my books, I've got 4. Okay. I've got 4 books available. If anyone wants to read about what my books are, here is the descriptions of all 4 of my books. How to get a copy if you want to get a PDF from me. Okay. Please do that. If you do want to book a reading, I've got heaps of spots available this week. Okay. Please make a contribution through PayPal. Then please email me and say, hey, this is me. This is what I've just contributed. I live in Chicago, Illinois. I live in London, UK, or wherever, so we can work out time zones. And then I send you a Zoom link and we talk at the agreed time. How's that? Sound easy breezy? Okay. If you want to contribute towards me today, here comes my PayPal link again. I don't do super chats. I don't ask for member-only videos where you pay to see them. Everything I do is free for you to be your best. So got a couple more little messages here. Teresa, hello from Texas. Red Robin, thank you. Christine, thank you for that information. Teresa, may I have a card? Of course you can, Teresa. I really do want to get off here shortly because I really want to go and see my dad today. Oh, we got it straight away. Okay, your card is the King of Cups, Teresa. That just flipped out straight away. Wow. He is the King of Cups. Please go research that cup, the King of Cups. Find your own secret message there. Okay. I'm looking for consistent psychic answers, which tell me, of course, is right for me for right now. Oh, no, Josie. You want to know the future. No psychic's ever going to tell you that, Jojo. Okay? Don't get impatient with me for not giving you what you want. That's your ego taking over. Okay? A light microscopy cell structure or B chemistry. Which one? If I had them both written down in a piece of paper and I was going to throw them off the cliff, which one would you grab? That's what you've got to do. Write down those 2 courses, put them on a piece of paper, and they're about to burn. Which one are you saving? Because that's the way we find out which one we want. Seriously. I can't tell you what you're passionate about. All I can tell you is how it will work out if you go for it. And I've already told you it's going to work out. because everything always does. But I can see that you graduate. I can see you're getting a great job. You've got a beautiful, loving, good, long life ahead of you. Please stop stressing. Take your chill pill, Jojo. Now, for people who are wondering, yes, Jojo does email me quite a bit. Okay. I get quite a few emails from Jojo. And it's lovely that she's here today as well. But some of us just need to rein it back just that tad little bit and just allow the universe to unfold, because everything always works out the way it should. And there's no point getting anxious about the future because we can't control things. So here's something, Jojo. Have a look at why you need to control your future. Okay? Do what you love and enjoy it. Gosh, you're going through the best years of your life at this point. Why wreck it on where you're going to work? Because once you start working for someone else, you're going to realize, wow, I wish I was back doing college again. So enjoy where you are, because this is great for you at this point. And it's where you're going to find that passion to be who you want to be when you do graduate. Okay? So just pull those reins back, take your little chill pill, and everything does work out. Okay? Tabitha, may I have a card? Sure you can. Here comes my deck. Clear them out. Okay. Oh, no, he didn't want to go out. Oh, this one does. Okay. Well, I've got it straight away for you. Taja Gutierrez. I'm so sorry how I pronounce your name. Please, I apologize. You've got the 8 of Wands. 8 of Wands. Now, please go and research what this card means, what it represents to you. Look it up on Google. All you've got to say is something like, what does the 8 of Wands mean? Tarot. Or Tarot, 8 of Wands. It will come up with all the stuff. Read it through and then come to your own message of what guidance you need. Okay? Talk no more. Thank you. Christine, do you have a TikTok? No, I'm not on TikTok. I actually did an interview with, now what was his name? Oh my God, I've forgotten it. Dylan Brooks is his name, but I'm just trying to remember what his TikTok channel is. He's got 200,000 followers on TikTok. He interviewed me last week, and probably from next week, you're going to start seeing my shorts turn up on his channel. Something Scientist. I wish I'd written it down. Actually, I know how to get there. So if you do have TikTok, guys, go over to this guy. I'm just going into YouTube because I've looked him up before, so it will come up in my search history. Here we go. Citizen Scientist. One word. He's on TikTok. Citizen Scientist. Okay. Have a look at him on TikTok because he's going to have all my little shorts of our interview that we did last week. Okay. Yeah, I randomly pop up all over the place. I got this thing on YouTube. Oh, now it was about 2 months ago now. And it said, congratulations. It was a little pop-up that comes up every now and again when we get some sort of reward. And it said, congratulations, videos with your name has had over 50 million views. Stupid me didn't take a screenshot. I just clicked the little X and it was gone, and I can't find out how to get it again. If anyone knows how to get that little pop-up back again, it's not in my notifications. I've looked, bugger poo, but I saw it and I read it and I went, wow, 50 million views on my interviews. I wish I was getting those views. Oh, my God, it's all good. Anyway. Okay, TS. Yep, Christine M. I don't want to know the future. Yes, thank you. Well, we really shouldn't, because we don't know the destination, because then we wouldn't do the journey to get there. And it's all those lessons that we learn on the journey, right? So, Christine M., I just got a card for you. King of Swords. Now, did I just do a card for you? If not, well, you got another one. King of Swords. Go look him up, see what it means. Okay. Livon Brack, hi, I just found your channel. May I have a card? Sure you can, Livon Brack. Thank you so much for being here. Please know I've got about 450 videos on my channel. you can go into the playlist because I've got all different playlists there. One is all about ghost interaction and ghost education. I've got heaven information. I've got guest speakers like Elvis Presley's stepbrother, who saw him when he died and went to heaven. So I've got all different playlists there. Personal development ones, how to be happy, how to be kind, how to get through bad days, how to get rid of negative energies and all that sort of stuff, how-to videos. So thank you so much for being here. Now, Livon, I just got a card for you. It is the Knight of Swords. Sorry, I do try and make a little joke while I do my readings. Hello. Please know, guys, I do take my readings extremely serious. Please go look him up, please, Livon. Knight of Swords, okay? Find your own little special message there. Please know that when I do my psychic readings, it's all about you, okay? It's what you want to find out about, what answers, what you want to talk about, okay? I'm just there to give you guys as much guidance as possible. Okay, Taja, thank you so much. TS, can I have a card, please? Of course you can, TS. Here we go. Okay, now, Josie, by consistent psychic answers, I meant from Jesus, from my spirit guide, from you. Okay. All right, so Josie, all you got to do, darling, ask yourself. I do it every day. I lie on my bed, nice and quiet. Now, I'm trying to get a card for TS while I'm doing this, okay, guys? So all we do is we lie quietly and we ask ourselves yes and no questions. And as I do it, I sometimes talk to her, my guide. Other times I talk to my higher self. And I say to myself, is it in my higher good to do this? And I feel it or I hear it, yes or no. Is it in my higher good to go and see my dad today? Yes. Oh, wow, that punched me out. That nearly just knocked me out then, that yes. So you do feel it. So I ask that you do that, Josie, okay? Yeah. All right, so I'm trying to get a card here for TS. So, Josie, I hope that just take your chill pill, darling. Okay, everything's going to work out well. Christine S. Yeah, I'll get to you, Christine. Livon Brax just said thank you very much. Okay, guys, well, this is going to be me for today, this 2 last cards. I'm here every Sunday morning. Okay, Barry, oh, thank you so much, Barry. Yeah, no, back to you, darling man. Okay, I'm going to do 2 more cards, and that's it for me today because it's now 10:30. I've been here for an hour and a half. If you do want a private reading from me, please go and Jacques. All right, you're going to be my last one. I've got 3 to go now. Come on, 1 card now for, where am I? TS. TS wants a card. I know. You're telling me enough's enough, Linda. You've only got an hour and a half that you can invest in this. I know. As I keep saying, guys, if you want a private reading, please make a PayPal contribution, a gift through PayPal. Email me, tell me that you've done it. Let me know how much, obviously. And tell me also where you live so we can work out time zones. I'll email you back and we can talk from tomorrow. Actually, I've got a reading tomorrow and then I'm free for the rest of the week. So how's that, guys? I'm just going to give these cards a little shake up. Come on, do it again. 1 card now for TS. All right, I've got 3 to go. So Jacques Williams, you're going to be my last. Okay, I've got 3 to go. Okay. And, of course, Christine, you're in there too. But TS, you're the card right now. Oh, I know. I'm hearing you. Was it that card? If you want that, no, it's not that card. Come on, baby. It's going to be all right. Hey, I haven't sung a song yet today. Well, I mentioned him before. Maybe I should just keep the faith. Mother, Father, tell your children that their time has just begun. If you missed it, yes, I was on stage with Bon Jovi. He kissed me. I grabbed his butt. I got dragged off stage. 35,000 people or 45,000 people were watching me on live cameras all around the stadium getting dragged off stage after kissing Bon Jovi. Not these days, not the man he is today. I'm talking the guy when he was back in the 90s, when he was really like scrumptious, Anyway, yeah. But I wouldn't like that lifestyle anyway. Okay, I got a card. This one. All right, here we go. TS, I got your card. 10 of Swords. Now, one thing I do want to show you, even though this guy shows that he's getting weighted down by everything going on around him, please know the cards are not touching him. Okay, no one is touching, not one of those cards is actually penetrating, which is a really good sign. So it's all up here. Okay, TS, all your problems are only here. Okay. Oh, KCUSA, please, guys, no more comments because I really do have to get off here. Okay. I started an hour and a half ago, guys. If you do want a card, same time, same place next Sunday for me in Brisbane. I will certainly be here because I really have to get off here because I've got to go and see my dad. He has lunch in about 2 hours, so I want to try and get in to see him before. He's in a high care facility. He's in a wheelchair these days. He sleeps all afternoon, so it's good to see him every morning when he's conscious, obviously. So where am I now? Christine S. Have a great day. Have a great day. That's a Bon Jovi song. Have a great day. Okay. Christine S. Oh, here it goes. Christine, I got yours. Oh, you got the Hangman. And just remember, he's not dead. He's trying to get out of his situation. This is a guy who feels... remember I was saying before about 2 steps forward, 30 steps backwards? Okay. Scrum did all that. I'm sure. So yes, Colin. All right, go research the Hangman and find out your own message there. Okay, so Jacques. Okay. Yes, I'm going to pull you a card, Jacques. I love it when people ask me. Oh, Nanu to all of you guys watching me. Thank you so much for being here. I am here every week from 9, well, most every Sunday, 9 a.m. Brisbane time, guys. Please Google what time is it right now in Brisbane, Australia. It's now 10:37. I really wanted to be off here about 10 minutes ago, guys, just to let you know. My time is scarce, especially when I'm doing free things. So if you do want a private reading, please check the link below. I don't charge a set amount. I only ask for a gift through PayPal of what you can afford. Okay? I do have a lot of spots available. I do about 3 or 4 readings a day, which means right now I've got 15 spots available this week. Okay? Because this week's pretty clear for me at this point. So if you do want a reading, there's a good chance we can get in with it a day or 2. All right? Now, Christine, I'm just trying to get your card. Oh, no, this is one's for Jacques Williams. Where did I go then? Jacques. Okay. Okay, Jacques. Card for Jacques. Come on, concentrate. Concentrate. Get it out there. Come on, one card. So I hope that you go back and listen to what I've said today about what's going on in Europe with this interracial, interreligion war that's going on. And I hope that you've also listened to what I'm saying about Trump because I'm still hearing that he's getting in. Okay, 6 of Wands is what I got for you. Now, this is for Jacques Williams, 6 of Wands. There you go. Okay. Please go research this card. Find your own secret little message there, okay? All righty. KCUSA. Okay, you're the last one for today. Okay. First card experience. Oh, thank you too, Jacques. Okay, thank you for seeing that. Okay, go research that card and find out your own secret message. Okay, where am I? KCUSA. Hi from Oregon. I actually have some friends in Oregon. And I'll tell you, I've always wanted to be in Oregon. You guys have the most amazing landscapes. Your mountains. Gosh, I could live there in a log cabin any day up in your hills. Okay, KCUSA. Now I've got your card. Oh, my God. Now, okay, this is it from today, guys. No more cards, no more readings until next week. I am actually going to try and do a live during the week as well. Okay, you know how sometimes I do my midweek tarots? I'm going to start doing that as well. Yeah, talk no more. Thank you. Talk no more. I've written down this video. I'm going to do a video this week. It's going to be why don't they release more images from the James Webb Space Telescope? 3-card spread I'll do on that one, the James Webb Telescope. So please stay tuned for that. On a side note, Trump has actually said if he gets re-elected, he's going to release all the JFK assassination tapes. This is big for the deep state. They've tried to do him once. They're going to try again. I'm hearing the end of September. They can't do 9/11 because they've already done that once. So it's going to be like a week or two after 9/11. So it's going to be up towards the end of September, probably around the 19th to the 26th of September, somewhere in there. So stay tuned with what they're going to try and do to Trump. They're going to come out with some ferocious accusation, probably a lawsuit or something to put him back in jail. But guess what? They can't put him in jail because his lawyers are too good and their lawyers are too good. So I always say if you're going to go after the goose, you've got to go after the gander as well. Both sides aren't right. No one ever is, right? But if someone's going to flick mud, how about we start flicking mud back onto those who are flicking the mud? This is like what's happening now in the UK against a certain religious. You can't be offended by going to someone else's country and trying to change it to how you are because it doesn't work. They're going to stand up, and that's what we're seeing now. So here we go with KCUSA. You're my last card for the night. Okay, your card is the Hermit. Please know this is when we go into our reflective mode. This is when we turn within ourselves and we look at all what's going on in our distractive world, all these distractions that we're getting faced with. Turn off, switch off, go under your rock like I have done this week, because I've done it this week. If you watch my last video I did a few days ago, please look within yourself, guys. So this is not just at KCUSA. This is for all of us watching now. Go within yourselves and become the hermit. Trust your instincts. Trust your guts. Go within and ask yourself, am I doing what I feel is right for me? Because at the end of the day, we're about to get challenged. The world that we knew in 2020, they're going to try really hard to bring all that crud back. The more we say yes, the more we approve of it, and the more we let them get away with what they're doing against our free will, against our universal laws, and most of all, against our own permission and consent, the more our lives are about to get really not good. So we must stand up to this. We must say no. And the more we do it, like, I don't know why all these police in the UK at this point are all fighting those who are on their side. They should just put their weaponry down and say, you know what? I am with you, because they're all one over there. They're all got the same philosophies, but they're doing what their job dictates. And the more that we do what our job dictates, especially like these mandates from 2021, the more we stand up, the more we are in serious trouble. Now I've got an ad, and after the ad, I'm going to tell you there's a big message. So stay tuned for this one, because it's not a good one. Here comes the ad. Come on, ads. Let it go. Are you ready? In 2001, I was told all this was coming. The governments are trying to make us tear our own hair out. They're pushing us against each other. So we blame, accuse, and get offended by every other person around us instead of looking at them. I was told this was coming. And the more we attack those on our own side, the more the government is getting away with what they're doing. So we must start deflecting our energy onto those who are truly causing all this. The deep state, if they do release all these JFK films showing that there were 6 shooters that day, especially the guy in the drain pipe, come on, the car had 6 bullet holes from different angles. Do the math. That's not one shooter. If they release all this, the deep state is in deep shit. They can't let this happen. We have to stand up energetically in love and light. We don't hate them. We send them our good energy. We give them forgiveness. We give them calmness. And most of all, we give them bright energy of love, unconditional love. Don't blame them for what's happened. We can't, because then we become them. Listen to my words, guys. And most of all, come back and watch me again. Go through my playlist. Go back through all my videos. They're all relevant for what we're going through. I love yous all. Hello, Maria Holbrook. I'm getting off here. Thank you to Seaside, Oregon. Okay. Casey, USA, thank you so much for being here. And I don't care if it's your first time being here, and I don't care if you don't come back again, but today you invested your time in me, and that's all that's important. So thank you so much for being here. Thank you all for being here. I love yous all. I've got to get out of here. I want to go see my dad. Love yous all. Stay in peace. And most of all, stay within. In this crazy world, look within yourself. Become that hermit card that we just had. Isn't it funny how we got the last card of the day as the hermit? Go introspective and work it out. Love yous all. Bye, Barry. Love yous all. Talk soon. Bye.